a bit of a dead trade there. There's usually some good breakouts that might occur every now and then. Maybe if we break out through 100 for a scalp trade. But I'm mostly just going to be monitoring it in case it breaks through that low. And if that happens, you could see a rush to the exit on some of these other names. And if I'm going to be trading a naked brand, I'm going to have to watch out for what happens in GameSpot. Stop. Speaking of naked brands, I will be trading this one today. I already
all right, what's going on, guys?
a bit of a short off the top there that I scalped out. And I'm looking at this 130 level. It was a high in the afternoon.
All right, we're live right now. Hopefully you guys are having a freaking awesome day. Let me post this real quick.
Hard top at 150 both in pre-market and yesterday in the afternoon after that breakout.
Okay, so new position alert here. We just took, first of all, we just took PayPal there. We got it at 65.20. We talked about trying to take that on the downside. So already in the money, 50 cents on PayPal and $3 on Skills. So right now, we'll see if we get some out. I'm sitting here at, you know what, I should just put some dark pool prints there or even NASDAQ, which is Q's. I'm sitting here at 26 even. See if I get some out there on that break, or maybe we'll go just a little bit lower to do that. Look at the imbalance locator today. We talked about QS yesterday. That was probably going to be a good buy for anybody that hit that yesterday.
All right, let's get the day started. So we're kind of looking at just NASDAQ right now for buys. I am looking at Dogecoin right now for a push higher. I bought some shares, I guess you could say coins, yesterday, so we'll see how that does later on today. Right now, Dogecoin's almost 6 cents, 0.5. Let's see. Speaking of Dogecoin, so AMC right now, I'm still in some shares on AMC, in options right now on AMC. So I'm okay with just taking the loss right now because we did bounce from 602. So I'm really okay on taking the L on that. But we'll see what we do today. I believe yesterday we were up like significantly compared to GME. Yeah, we're up like 60% yesterday, or like 40%. So we are up significantly compared to basically just basically GME. So right now the hype is AMC. I've been looking at Wall Street Bets and seeing what the users or what the vibe is. Looks like AMC is still in, so I'm still in AMC with around 100 shares on AMC, and then I have options on that. I'm not gonna go ahead and buy more until I see confirmation. Like as soon as we break this level, once we break $9, I'm gonna go ahead and just buy some shares. Because that is a good buying opportunity. If it continues going up like from 9, I think it is gonna come all the way back up to at least the mean, which is $12. So you know, about like maybe a 40% or 50% profit right there. So I'm okay with doing that. Nasdaq. But yeah, that's AMC right now. Looking at the Forex side, I was looking at JPUSD the other day, and like it's just wow, like we're just seeing a lot of momentum toward the upside. So that means like the dollar is really weak whenever JPY is just freaking really volatile. Looking at the daily chart, it broke through the 50. So once we broke toward this level, guys, like I knew that we're gonna go up. So I was caught short here. I got some profits made, but then I got stopped at a break even for the rest of the position. And then once I broke toward the 50, it was game over. Like I knew that from there, from breaking at this significant level where price action has literally from the last couple of like what since like the beginning of last year has been struggling really hard to break toward that level. So once we saw like for me an indication of price action stalling at this level and making a higher low and then finally bouncing back up, once we saw that, I knew that very big probability of it literally like coming up again. So it's I didn't catch anything long, to be honest, but even though it was gonna be what the hell is wrong with my trading view? But I didn't catch anything long. But it would have been like such a really good trade if I caught that long. What's wrong with my trading view? Come on, bro. Trading view, come on. Jeez. Oh my gosh, trading view, come on. Dude. I don't know why trading view is fucking up right now.
Penn just
We got
bounced off
18
of
seconds
112.
until the
Look,
bell
look.
opens. I gotta go
Penn
ahead
just
and
bounced
check.
$3 off of 112. I still like the breakdown if it gets
All
in
right.
there, but it looks like it'll be Qualcomm likely.
Or whatever.
Maybe
But
not getting
looking
that
for like
112 breakdown. That's
for
why
maybe a
the breakdown
continuation on
112
EG
down
on
for
UJ
support.
for an
We
toward
need
the
something
upside.
on that one.
So we'll
here's
look at that today.
Thursday. Market expects to get open.
And
Rob
market
is
just
on the bell,
opened.
taking over from Hillary, at least today. 3, 2, and 1. There we go. Also, we're watching, you mentioned this now, we're going to be watching for Neil on any kind of a dip down. I do see, there's 150, but there's the
So we're really tight in this range right now.
Yeah, let's go PayPal. Here we go, guys. Yeah, we're huge on PayPal right now, and we're huge on Qualcomm as well, guys. On this break, let's just get some out if we can here on Qualcomm as we are rocking and rolling to the downside there. We didn't get any out. We're short 149 there on Qualcomm, guys.
Yeah, you know what's weird? I ended up getting 149. My 50 actually projected. I'll have to check that in a second, but either way, it does head to the downside now, so I am into it. Neo, no dip, but it's starting to come down here into the first level, 58.50. If it takes this one out, guys, I still like that 57.50 for another downside play. Penn, no movement just yet. Looks like it's heading a little bit northbound. 115. Wow, it's still up there.
Guys,
Interesting.
look at PayPal. 269. Look where we're long. 264. It's at 270 and ripping people's faces off right now. Let's go.
Order
PayPal.
filled.
A big trade here on PayPal, guys. $5 winner for PayPal. Yahoo! Get on that bull and keep riding, Neil. Bang! 270, 271, 275. We have the
freaking
price
hyped.
of PayPal here today. Great trade on this side. Let's just hope that our friend Qualcomm can come to the downside right now.
Yeah, it just broke back through that 149, guys. So I'm looking at like 148 to take.
I'm go ahead and trying to buy the dip right now.
Take it. Naked Brand just got back below that 130, guys. So it's been a bit of a pivot point. I'm just gonna jump into the short. I actually got midpoints here, so we'll get 29.5 as it starts.
So I just bought right now, couple shares.
Below what I'm gonna short. Gotta watch out for 120. The pre-market lows here. About 29.
Not a couple shares, but contracts. Excuse me.
And Qualcomm.
So we'll see if we see a continuation. If not, I'm just gonna get out of break even right there.
It looks like it's trying to go. I mean, this is what we're talking about. I want 148 for the first stop. 147 was the aftermarket bottom on Qualcomm, guys.
Guys, like honestly, we are.
So yeah, we'll see what we do here on that open.
Daily goal already. 5 times daily goal here already off PayPal, and here we go. I mean, we're losing a little bit now on Qualcomm, but here we go to the downside. Bang! What a monster trade! What a monster morning, Neil. I could be done now, but because of everybody, I'm not. We'll stay here. We'll just continue to trade this.
Looks like AMC's starting to come down.
PayPal,
Unfortunately.
what a monster day.
Let's see what we do
You're
here.
welcome, guys. Let's go.
Yeah, looks like it's trying to break toward the levels.
Yeah, okay, yeah, take as many breaks as you need. Here we go, guys. PayPal big time trade happening right now. PayPal,
GME, we're down about 6% on the day, which is
monster trade. You want Skills to pay some
still
bills?
coming down, but we'll see.
Skills as well running to the high side here. Yeah, we got energy and we got winners. Let's bring the pain.
Penn just came back. Whoa, that was rather quick, guys. Penn all the way back into that 115. So it's a bit of a failed breakout through 115 to the high. Just to give you the higher time frame, why not, guys? This is what I'm talking about. If we get through this 112 again, I might have to add to this position. I like that conviction a little bit better, guys.
Okay, now we're rejecting. So I mean, I don't know. To be honest, for me, I'm more bullish on it today. I'm just gonna get out right now. But to be honest, I'm more bullish on it today just because of how we're looking at it on the higher time frames. So we'll see what we do here. I think this is just going to be the volatility spike for today. But we do have diversions here. Liquid 50 curling back up. The only thing the significant level that I'm looking at is right over here.
What do I have for AMC written down here? I can't even find my sheet anymore. I'm so jacked up about that trade there on PayPal and on Qualcomm.
We'll see though.
Like we made good money there.
We made a double top on top, so we'll see what we do there.
49.50 short, 49 short, out. Now Qualcomm rips to the top side. Let's get out the rest of this if it does break above 152. But
2 hour.
Wow, beast central over here, guys.
152 was certainly a good resistance point. I just noted that Kodak, and I'm going to take out this breakout trade for a split second here because Kodak to the downside. I'm going to use that same top as a fade. Look, I thought we'd actually be going northbound first. Looks like we're headed southbound. 152 is definitely going to be the level. Sava apparently moving to the upside here. And look, I actually canceled my stop orders.
Red to green move on that.
But 105 looks like a bit of a failed breakout there, guys. You're going to have to watch out for this. We thought that'd be a good level. It cratered first to 90. If you got 90s, you're probably holding on for dear life, and I think you should. But watch out. The 150, 105 break happened, and it just came right
It looks
back.
like we're coming down right now.
Because lots of volatility. I'll look for it to retake the high momentum and take a 110 break just in case.
Okay, so we're going to dump some Qualcomm off here because it just came right back to life for us. So we'll get a little bit out there as it's coming back down. Oh, and I talked about AMC. I didn't want to look at that as well, obviously. As AMC right now coming to the downside, I like an 8 break on that. Unfortunately, it looks like it's going to be happening pretty soon here. $8 break on AMC with momentum coming hard to the downside, especially with GameStop as well. $84 right now and coming to the downside.
All right, so we're still holding at that level.
I think a little bit more there on, well, no, that's Qualcomm, sorry. I don't know why that went back to there, but let's check out AMC. Is that down 10% as well? AMC, not AMN. Okay, here comes, yeah, they're both down 10%, so watch out, guys. We're coming to the downside right now. $8 is the smash.
Yeah, just like I said, a warning to anyone that had that 115 long break. And look, top-end breaks can happen. There was somewhat decent news. I mean, it wasn't the greatest earnings in the world by Penn, but it was trading to the upside. It is coming back now. I actually got this a couple of times here when I said I liked it even more the way that it came in. I was able to short some at 113 when it's not a dip buy, of course, it's a bounce sell. I got some out in front of pre-market low. I'm looking to
Order filled.
107 half, 108 as the next target for this name. I just loaded back into some Qualcomm as well, so that short tried to come. No, I didn't get it. I just tried to get some on a 150 break, but still have just those 149s, guys. But Penn National Gaming is headed to the low side. Gonna get some bids just in case it goes absolutely flush side on me. I want to make sure I have some profit taking on the way down to that 107.5. Just to come back to Naked Brands, I said I would be trading it. It's only moved like 3 or 4 cents.
Order filled.
I was able to get the short. You're gonna see I have 129 half short. Actually,
I'm selling right now.
An offer to get the rest of my shares there. Got a couple legs, 28, and then of course this pre-market level here, 125. Had to take some out for some profit there as well.
Okay, guys. Yeah, AMC bouncing. I mean, that PayPal out. I mean,
The AMC is literally freaking falling through the roof right now.
265, 264, taken right here, both in the pre-market, then a 269 break. That's a $6-7 winner right there, and we're just through the moon on our trading today. So big time there, good trades. Watch out, here comes AMC. So we're gonna switch over to that. Why do I keep typing AMN on here? AMC.
Yes, GameStop popped through that 80.
Oh, did it
not
pop?
No, sorry, not popped. It dropped through that 85 level, guys. So you're going to see it fall down. Now, liquidity, of course, not always the easiest to get a fill down there. It already made a big move. It went parabolic downside through 85. If it comes back up,
So it looks like AMC still it's down almost 10%. So it is falling. It is what it is. I'm still short. I mean long on it. So I do have an exit plan on this specific trade. So we'll see. Looks like Nasdaq 100 just literally falling through the roof right now.
Honestly, GameStop's value is probably around $20 to $25, I would say, per share, based on new Ryan Cohen joining the board and some new switching of their plans and restructuring a little bit. So I think even if you have GameStop right now at $80,
I'm gonna eat something real quick.
You think the short squeeze is still on instantly, but if you do, then this is not a bad opportunity because you're going to lose about half of the go back down to realistic valuations. But again, you should get a double if we're wrong. What's up, Brandon?
VGAC, guys, big break to the downside there. Was trying to hold 15, but bid got taken out. So huge volume spike, breaking downside for that Richard Branson SPAC, guys.
Yep.
Yes, sir. And just go back to this Lizzie. Also, Lizzie was talking about this name as well. What, $11 here? He just tried to break to the upside and is having a little bit of trouble. This was a flush.
All right, so we got McDonald's up about 0.5% for the day.
Kodak broke through. So, actually, it didn't really definitively break. I'm going to take this long off. It didn't really have a definitive break through that 185. It just sort of snapped back on. So now 11. Forget about this. Never actually got to 11. So I'm going to walk away from Kodak. I thought first move would be up. First move does end up coming down. So found that one in the loss column. Came back to what we made yesterday. Just to come back to 10.
Order filled.
Back to that 12 level. It did come up here because I didn't get a second target out. I didn't reload into more shares around that 13 where I got in last time. So still sort of holding the line with Penn National Gaming. Naked's coming back in, or coming back up to that 130 level. No reload here. I just got the fill that I was getting before. It was a partial fill. Now I just got the rest of it.
Right, Neo, big time trading on Neo as well. Long 58.80, out 59.10. Give it to us, Bren.
Sage, guys, we talked about this one yesterday. About halfway through the morning, this one popped up on a new deal with me.
Dogecoin almost 35% up for today.
Extending those gains from yesterday. 21 just taken out there for CPSH.
Okay, CPSH, we're liking that one. Look at Neo. We waited for that 58.50 to break. We were not good enough to get it at that level. We were looking at too many other things, but we did take that 58.80 using 58.90. Sorry, 58.50.
God, we're down
And then look at those
2%. Silver, we're down 2%.
Bang, bang, bang. We still got 7%. We're trying, guys, to hold, but as you know, that's very hard for me to do. So we'll get out a little bit more. Now we're gonna average into this. If it falls back down, then 58.50, we'll drop it, but we're gonna average in a little bit. There we go. We took a little more Neo there on that dip. Good little trade on the dip, 58.76. But right
emerging
now,
market sector is down today.
Neo coming down. Do not. Here we go. I'm getting out, guys. Like I just said, I'm not gonna be married to a Neo trade, not at this level.
Yeah, so Neo actually almost picked me up. I had a bid in front of 57.50. It stalled at 57.80. Whenever I see that happen, I go ahead and cancel the order and look for the next level to the downside. Speaking of downside, just gonna come over.
Boom, we're up 1%.
It did have a little bit of a leveling off. I told you that
BlackBerry
I was able to
down
get
for
more
today.
at the 150. That was the original price I liked. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is just take off the chase short that we got at 49 for a small win and hang on to the actual.
We'll see what we do there.
Was on the 150 break. I still believe we can get at least down to the aftermarket low 147, and then if that breaks, hold the rest of the position. Brennan?
AVXL, guys, another one, little one that was up huge in the pre-market, got all the way up to 22 again, which was near this high from the pre-market. Just halted downside. So AVXL, 2 days in a row higher, halted downside, guys.
Okay, guys, and we're not going to hit diamond hands again, but we'll hit bears. We still are short here, Qualcomm. Like, talk about, we were monster trade here on Qualcomm today, and we still are running that short, so now $1.33 in the money. Our skills didn't pay too many bills. We got out there for $1 on 2/3 of our trade. We held that last third, went to 39.50, and we didn't take it. So that was in the pre-market. You know, who knows how high that was going to go. Looks like it'll fade back in. We're going to get out if this breaks below. So I'm long at 35, so probably these little bottom levels there. 34.50 is a good out for me there on skills, and I'm thinking about taking another half off of Qualcomm right now, as it's just bouncing off the same kind of lows that we already took it out here, 148.50, guys.
Yeah, watch out. This AACG is going parabolic.
We got a wrist box entry right over here. Another wrist box entry right over here.
It was a 420 break at the top, at 4 even. That's why we got out of the short really early in the pre-market, but it just tested.
Then we got another wrist box entry right over here.
An even dollar range, that's another way to maybe get into a short position, but that's really not much of a failure. You're talking about 5-10 cents, it just went downside. This one is likely to start halting if you get another push upside here. I'm actually not sure why it didn't halt on that last move up. That seemed like it was 10% in fast enough time. But there's another fail at 5. I'm going to see if I can get into a short here.
Okay, we did miss space. My order went out, but it missed it.
We got another wrist box entry there. So here.
We missed it. It was right here, man. Yeah, there it is, right there.
And it gets choppy right over here, so no wrist box entry there.
10 cents. You can see the spread. That's not going to be good enough when the stock is moving.
And then it gets volatile, and then
Remember that for tomorrow, because
MACD goes into downward motion again, so another wrist box entry here.
probably at least 30 cents or so, like right
So I'm going to go ahead and put this in my case studies, but on EURUSD, lots of opportunities on taking it short.
You hear people talk about level 1, that's going to be up here.
And then over here, it finally just stops out. But a lot of opportunities, like still from the original level on the upside.
Going as well. Maybe a little sympathy play off of PayPal here. Just broke through day highs there on a huge volume spike, so square up 3.5%.
So we got the initial level right over here, right? It comes down. That's the first level. And then just a lot of short opportunities based on wrist boxes that you can take opportunities on. So I'm gonna put that in my case study. Like for this specific one, just go ahead and mark up the biggest wrist box. This is about 5 pips. No, it's about 3 pips. So it's really low, which is pretty good. For this specific wrist box, we go all the way down. Kind of chops its way around, but if you hold it for a significant partial R, you'd have made about 9R on that. So it's pretty significant. And for the second wrist box right over here, frame that up. You're risking about 4 pips, 3 pips right there. You still would have captured 1.8R, but if you held that originally, it would get all the way down to 8R, so 8R on that specific wrist box, and you would have even got way more on these kind of wrist boxes where the risk on them is so tiny. You would have gotten such a ridiculous amount of risk to reward. And it just comes into my course, like where you're just trading levels into levels. You're trading the first level, second level, third level, fourth level, and just trading with the momentum right there. So if you didn't catch the first move, you can always catch the secondary move. So very nice opportunities on your USD. I'm gonna go ahead and make a case study for that today and post it up in the course. Use AJPY. I could see a bunch of opportunities here on UJ. GU. A lot of volatility for today, so I don't see any. I mean, you could both trade counter and trend trades right there. But for today's case study, I'm more wanting to trade and trend. Look at that volatility. It's insane.
Made a hell of a lot of money on this, not only trading, but obviously today trading as well. The #1 stock on the board here for Neil Ori.
Orders log.
And look at these buys, 264, 265. Then we had a 269 break. And unfortunately, man, I dumped them all off. It broke VWAP there. We got out, and I didn't hold long enough. I said I would do this, like literally mistake. Because,
a lot of volatility today on JP pairs.
Absolutely monster winners. And we dumped them a little bit too early. This would be a $10 winner here, Brendan.
A little EV name from yesterday, guys. That canoe going again. Go EV is the symbol. Back to 18 here, coming up on volume, 10% for Go.
Choppiness on UJ.
And one more time.
But you could still have taken this opportunity right there. I talk about this in the course with EMAs. You know, I kind of had the. I know EMAs, like I knew the examples of EMAs, but I kind of went with kind of a technique and strategy approach to it, where I could even form this into a new system, basically. I can, or actually a strategy, because you still have to put some discretionary on what the box is. But I could even make this as a technique, because I know that when EMAs are closer together like this, there's literally an 80 to 90% chance that we're going to break out with a really strong move. So it could be the breakout in both directions, of course. That's always a probability, but most of the time it breaks out toward your direction that you're taking it, just because of the direction of the EMAs and etc. So I'm gonna put that in my case study too, but it's the power of literally EMAs. You know, whenever EMAs are clustered, you're eventually gonna see a breakout. You're always gonna see a breakout. You know, do you know why? It's because EMAs like to trend. EMAs always love to trend. So why? Like, it's just, I don't know, it makes so much sense to me. So I might put this kind of technique into the course, but to be honest, I may just make a system out of it, or a strategy. Back test it, put an edge into it, see my statistics, and see what are my win rates, what are my loss rates, what is the specific edge on this specific strategy, and then use it. Basically back test it and see which markets are good for it. Because this specific technique works really well, so I can, of course, put into a strategy. So it can be very nice.
This was the level I was watching all day yesterday on Sundial, so I'm going to be absolutely going long through that 135. If it goes there, and I sort of switched to going some long trades on Sundial.
Eurocad. Choppy.
More than I like naked brands. Now that I see the relative volume is so high. Going to go back over to Saba. I like the chance that it did. You're not talking back to like 92, but when you make a higher low bottom off the pre-market low, I'm going to be buying back into this one around VWAP. So if it gets down there, watch out for that. Qualcomm is still trying to go. I took some of it out, about half. Now got that reload at 149 half. At some point, it's got to give up the ghost. If it holds below 150, you got to feel like it's testing that 147 at the bottom.
Gold is just falling. Literally just falling right there.
And then Neo, the only negative stock we have today was Neo, and we did take some out there for a profit. But, you know, like Neil says this all the time, sometimes, you know, the trade that you get out of is your best move. Because if I would have held that, look how far down this name would have gone.
I can see two significant levels that you could have traded this off from easily. You could have taken it short right over here, based on my scalping system, and right over here.
Little one, guys, that was once a big high flyer when it comes to the pandemic and COVID-19 tech here, up 10% this morning.
Let's go ahead and look at the higher time frames and see what it tells us right there.
But coming into significant levels once again for AIM.
Use Nasdaq 100 is coming back up right now, so we'll see. We may take a break out of the range right here if it breaks out.
That was a little bit delayed, but Cassava Sciences, look, you guys know what the stock has done. I thought, look, I anticipated there would be a bit of a dip, maybe to give you 105. It hasn't happened. I said I'd get some out in front of 150.
Dog.
114.
The release date is already here. So you can get in right now. Looks like, give me a second, guys. I don't know what the fuck is happening with my stream.
I'd be a little bit shocked if after the
Check the description, bro. The course has been released already. Okay, no, it's not my stream. I thought it was my stream for some apparent reason. But yeah, the course is already released. It's been released like the last couple of 2 days. So yeah, I'm happy about it. Like I put so much work into it, where I'm really happy on the stuff that I put in. But I put in a lot of work. Like I think I put in too much work. Like I have over 15 hours of content. Like let me show you real quick. Oops, that's not what I want. So this is the course. So you have, we talk about like kind of like the indicators, all the technical, all the math behind the indicators, because I think math is important, definitely whenever you're talking about trading, and you need to know exactly what the indicators are doing and not just assuming. So I put all the technical aspects of the indicators, you know, and then I put my stats. So all my back testing, systematic, you know, all the forward testing and back testing information is in the actual course. And then I put spreadsheets for you guys to use. Let me go ahead and really quick log in for you guys, so I can show you guys real quick. Oh wait.
Yeah, see, apologies for these dark pool wicks. I mean, there's so many of them on Qualcomm today. We did get that reload. It's now testing that low of the day again. It behooves me to take a few more shares off in front of 148. I still believe in that 147 trade because I got that reload. If I didn't get the reload, I'd probably be hanging on. But I did get it, so let's go ahead and take that profit. We'll have to get this one. I know what's going to happen here, even though it's a little bit delayed. There we go. We'll go fist bump action because I know this is a short that.
Nasdaq is still ranging right now, so I'm still looking to short it or long it. Compared to be honest, I want to buy it because it's a really good. Looks like a really good buying opportunity, but we'll see. On that specifically. But anyway, so here's the course curriculum. Like all the layouts. So we have like the thank you, we have the introduction, right? We have basically just the basic introduction on what the markets are.
Right here on the front of the screen, we have the use equity.
And then I put some slideshows for you guys to download. And then I go over 60 minutes in our indicators, how to use the indicators, basically how to find them in TradingView. So we go over that. We go over that specifically, like an hour long, just basically on all the indicators I use in technicals, and I use flashcards as well, so you guys can download these flashcards for you guys to study, especially this, based on my system, risk box, and engulfing structure formation, stuff that you're gonna need to use, and then basic formation of the upshift, red or green move pattern. Get in depth with the MLS. So this thing comes with a doc. So basically the trading plan itself, you know, you get an access to the trading plan, so you get access to all of this over, I think, 15 pages of just content telling you guys how to enter, when to exit, all the concepts of it, you know, what should you expect with the system. So you can see here, system objective to make 1% consistently every day by taking MLS signals into trend and out of trend, generate 10 to 15 signals every day, having an SQN of more than 2, which is an SQN is a system quality number, average R multiple of 2R per trade in a span of 100 trades, holding period of 1 to 15 minutes, allowing you to quickly get out of faulty moves, as well as get into winners by scaling in and adding new positions based on additional signals, thus increasing your potential gains exponentially. System has performed better in hot ranging markets, better in hot markets than ranging bound markets, but can remain profitable, allows you to get allows you to go against allows you to get out fast if the trade goes against your direction, and ability to trade the range efficiently. Position sizing objectives make 100% a year with a average with having a 6% max drawdown. So this is all of my back testing and forward testing. Just basically the system description and just like the system edges, so you can see what are the edges within the particular system. So yeah, it comes with the trading plan itself, and then I go over basically the trading plan specifically, and then I go over markups, just specific markups right over here, an hour long of markups, and then forward and back testing results, so about an hour long of forward and back testing results. So you can see all the forward testing here, and then you can download the forward testing results. So and back testing results. So let's just click this for example. So you can pop that up, and then it opens, and then you can see the information right over here. So all the back testing data, all the chart data, all the statistics on that specific back testing data point. So study group. So everything is there. So this is a really professional course. Like I put so much work into it, and it's an actual system. It's a professional system. Within it, we have a really cool indicator that Dr. Ken Long has helped me kind of release for the public. Even though it's his indicator, he made it, so I'm really happy on releasing that specific indicator. And then we have the case studies. We have over like more than an hour long of case studies. So this is a 6-hour plus course. So it's a long course, but I'm planning to add more features into it. So I need to talk about my strategy, my reversal strategy. So there's a thing in the course called a reversal strategy where you could reverse your position, reverse the direction if the direction goes against you. Which, I mean, most people think, like the retail traders think, oh, that's just FOMO. You're trading against your direction, but it's actually a strategy behind it. Whenever the move is going against you, you reverse the direction if there's an entry signal. So it basically hedges against, you know, a possible loss. And then I also have a scale-in system. So I want to talk about a scale-in system where you could scale in. Like a lot of people, like the biggest thing I think with scale-in systems is just like whenever you scale in, there's no strategy behind it. You just scale in, and then hopefully it goes up. There's no really advanced strategy behind it. So I in my course you'll find the reversal strategy, and then as well as a scale-in system. And it's really smart with the scale-in system where it scales in your position to make sure that if you lose on that scale-in entry, you don't lose the account or you don't lose your gains for the day. It's a really smart way. I completely love it. It's just, you know, again, it's a professional course. You know, most strategies you won't find a reversal strategy or a scale-in system, which is really important in trading for sure. If you're trading professionally, that should be something really important where you have a reversal strategy, and then as well as a
Order submitted. Order submitted.
But yeah, you have a reversal strategy and as well as a scale-in system. Because again, how would you need to scale in on particularly if you don't have a scale-in system? Then do you have a reversal strategy? So I think it's really important specifically. But yeah, it's a really long course, but I put a lot of work into it. So I'm still gonna put more work into it. I'm gonna put more case studies for you guys to see. I'm gonna put more videos out, so more markup sessions. I know an hour long. This is an hour-long markup session, so I'm gonna go ahead and post about another hour-long markup session for you guys. So yeah, we'll go over a lot of stuff. Like we go over a lot of stuff here. So, but it's a really good course. I'm actually proud of the work that I put into it. And I have to as well as upload the markups. So I have a ton of markups that I still have to upload. So my plan is to upload that during the weekend.
Very good.
But yeah, I'm happy about it, and it's really cheap. Like for the work that I put in, guys, it's so cheap right now. It's $250. Like this is a type of course where it's $1,000 plus. To be honest, like Dr. Ken Long systems. If you know Dr. Ken Long, his systems and his courses are literally $5,000 plus. And it's because it's the level of detail, the level of basically knowledge in the courses. So it should be $1,000, but I'm only putting it at $250. I am gonna increase the price to $300 before I go to my military training this year, which is in about in a month in. So yeah, I'm excited about that. We'll see what we do there. But there's gonna be a lot of I'm still gonna put a lot of like stuff into the course itself because I don't know. I'm not really there for the money. I didn't really release the course for money. Like one of the reasons why I released the course is I'm trying to find professional and kind of really kind of I would say like self-motivated traders who are smart, who are wanting to basically do something more better than what the retail traders are doing. Like just like I guess the retail market. If you look at these forex gurus and trading gurus online, like they're not really they're just trading to like at least make a side income or whatever. So I'm looking for traders who are looking for more than that, for possibly for them to get funded, get for them to get funded over thousands of dollars, $100,000 and possibly millions of dollars, and working with them closely with my fund, and basically just finding the best traders out there. Like I'm really interested in finding one of the best traders out there in the world and building something out of it, and showing like how basically how the retail market, the retail traders, if they're smart and if they put in all the work possibly, they can literally beat the hedge funds. You don't have to have a Harvard degree. You don't have to have like be like a thousand IQ genius to be a fund manager or to make exponentially gains. And that's what I'm trying to do with my fund, with my kind of like my whole next step into this industry. So I'm really excited about that, because even I'm still really young, so I'm still learning every single day. Um, so I'm really happy and just kind of excited to see what what these different traders come in and see how they react, how the results are, and then I would possibly fund them, or I would possibly work really closely with them and basically help them through their process. But I'm excited, because I think this is the next step for me. Just basically actual professional trading for the retail market, for the retail traders. Some like a lot of people like kind of shit on the retail traders because they don't really know a lot, and they just trade because they don't have a lot of information. But with my brand, with my kind of company, I'm putting into the process of like, you know, hey, we could be as smart as you guys. We could be as smart as the hedge funds, as the big players. And then the information is all online. So you could like there's so much information online that you could literally like trade on your own, become profitable. It's gonna take a lot of work, but you can do it, and you can open your own fund and basically just all that stuff. All the information is online. And the only edge that these hedge funds have is, of course, like they have billions of dollars. They have algorithms, high frequency algorithms that are literally going against us really fast, and then as well as they have insider trading. So they have this big edge against us. But now, finally, we have kind of an opportunity right now. So we could. I just sold Nasdaq 100 right now. But yeah, that's basically my goal, and I'm really excited because I'm really excited to work with traders like-minded like myself, who are really just smart and like like to think creatively and like think outside the box, and you know have it in them to be one of the really successful manager or trader out there. So yeah, I'm excited about that. I think a lot of people have potential with this new era, because a lot of people are now like looking at, okay, now I don't have to go to Harvard to run my own fund or be a professional trader, or basically like be having someone like have someone in the family to do this or whatever. So yeah, I'm excited about that. And Nasdaq is coming back up. Mm. AMC, we're about 7% for the day.
You got out his Neo probably a bit too early. I still like it. Probably gonna go one more time, 58, 55 ball.
So I mean, right before we went away from my screen here, I was just looking at Pinterest on this like $3, $4 move to the downside, pulling back in. There was a flush off the open yesterday that held the 74 level.
So we're coming down right now. We're about almost 1 hour in profit right now, so let's go. Eat this real quick.
Another one, guys, just popping back up on a volume scanner here. Clover Health, we mentioned, big flush down to 12, but just breaking about that last.
Is design considering FTMO? What does that mean? Like, is it made for FTMO challenges? Dang, my dog. If I get out at entry, I might just get out at break even right now.
I got a message from compliance, something like 4 negative days in the last 108 days or something like that. So what a great little run we're on right now as Ford just continues to go to the high side there. Look at that out, 43. Give me a break.
Yeah, I'm about to get out break even if we break through this candle right there.
This is why we're on the runs, guys. You want another old animation? Throw the hot dogs around, baby. Because right now,
Yeah, really choppy. Oh well, I'll take that. I'm out break even. Actually, a little bit in profit right now. A little bit in profit. Yeah, it's a bit choppy. I don't like the flushes right now. That was my fault. I wasn't really paying attention at the screens. I should have at least closed 50% right there. That's my fault. Oh well.
And the first time, look, I don't think I got traded through there, but 147, 12, it just bounced off my order in Qualcomm. The second time through.
Oh man, that pisses me off. Dang it. Nasdaq is just choppy right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and take a step back at that and see what we do here. Dow Jones, we're still up about significantly. Man, like, it's hard to find which specific pair is gonna do that, especially on a choppy day. But it is what it is. S&P 500, we're still up. Yeah, Dow Jones was the play today. I was just too focused on the Nasdaq today, unfortunately. That's my fault. I should have been more focused on other pairs. But oh well, it is what it is. There's always Friday. We're up like 1% for this week, so I haven't traded that much this week. Because I've just been so busy, but we'll get back at it next week. There's no rush for me. Like, I think I was up like 30% last week, like for the month of January, so bro, I killed it. Absolutely freaking killed it, so I don't really need to be rushing. What the heck?
As Qualcomm, I mean, if there was one trade, I keep going back to this thing, you want it, you're going to get it again. Look at Qualcomm. Which one has the
All right. But to be honest, guys, I'm chilling too. Like, I don't really need to trade this week. I've had a really kind of... I'm up like 1% up in my fund this week with some equity trades. But with my trading, I'm only up 1%. Yeah, I'm up 1% too, so... We're up about 2% overall. So, I mean, to be honest, that's good for me. From being really busy this week, so I'm chill with that. And plus, I have training on Saturday, so I'm gonna be focused on getting ready for that. I still have to upload my new video for you guys, so should be fun on that. All right, where's this stupid thing? Bum bum bum. Where's this picture? Picture. Where are you? Where are you? Picture, what the frick is... Okay, whatever. Picture, you're just...
I just filled it up. I forgot yesterday again. I have drank no water today. Sorry about that, White. We'll get on to some water very, very soon.
All right, so AMC looks like it's still trying. It's coming back up. We'll see what we do there. Dow Jones, very nice move toward the upside. Unfortunately, I couldn't catch that move. Oh well. Russell 2000, good move up today. We're up about almost 1%. Interesting.
Another one, guys, just popping up here. CCL, there's some cancellations further.
Alright, so to answer your question, is it like FTMO, what you said, FTMO, is this not consider FTMO? I don't even know how to answer that question, bro. Like, did I make the system in mind for the FTMO course, or the FTMO challenge? No. System was mine. I created that system from scratch, and the objective was not pass the FTMO challenge. The objective for that system is make 100% a year. And to win small, I mean to lose small and then win big. I think that's every system's objective, or every system's it should be every system's objective to lose really small and win really big. Right? So I think the better question is, can you make 10% a month with FTMO with the system? And yes, you can. I think that's very possible, making 10% a month. And you can even check that out on the forward testing and back testing results within the course. And you can see the results there. Very possible. And my dog is in my freaking door. Alright. Yeah, Nasdaq is just choppy today. We may make a move toward the high later on today. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, none of these stocks right now are in my screen. Zoom isn't in my stock screening, so there's nothing for me to look at. But to be honest, on the 30-minute chart, this looks bearish. Looks really bearish to me. And plus, like, I don't know, like, to be honest, Zoom is a tough play right now because of the pandemic and how, like, everyone's starting to get back into work. And, like, you know, obviously Zoom took a hit because of that. So it's hard to kind of quantify, like, exactly what it's going to do. So it's rejecting off that 200 EMA on the 4-hour chart. So you have to be careful in seeing what exactly it would do. MACD, right now looking at the 15-minute chart. It is still in the sell zone right now, so we'll see what we do there. I don't know, it's hard to quantify exactly what it's going to do. There's no signal. So I have like a stock screening where I look at all the stocks in the stock market and I get a specific screening for it, whether it's a bearish screening or a bullish screening. Like there's like my input has like tons of variables, and it's from Dr. Ken Long's analytical system. So I use this analytical screening system to basically look at the whole stock market and seeing where the opportunity's at. So I haven't had any signals coming from Zoom, and that's probably because of the indecision right now, where people don't really know what's gonna do. It could either break off this level and continue going down, or continue going up, breaking off the previous levels. We don't know because we are literally at a bunch of significant levels. We're like the 200 EMA right there. 200 EMA on the 3-hour, 4-hour. Right there, we're still stuck at that specific level. If we look at the 6-hour, we're still at that. 12-hour, we're under the 50 right now on the 12-hour, which is really significant. All right, so it's kind of hard to quantify exactly what it's gonna do. So I would say like I would say, to be honest, I think it still has room toward the downside to continue going down. That's just my thoughts. But we'll see. We shall see. I'm more interested on kind of like Intel. Devin, I'm so interested in Devin. Devin's a really good play, in my opinion. Devin is such a good play. Like, literally, whenever I said buy it, it was at $7. It's like $7. You can see this big move that it really did. So it's at literally like the height of $20. So it's like it's such a good play, guys. Like it's just being smart. VIX down 2%, Walmart up 1%. I've been eyeing Walmart lately. It's just hard. Like I got in along right over here, then got stopped out right over here. So Walmart is just doing its thing, but I do think it has a lot of buying opportunities. So we'll wait. I'm gonna look to wait and buy some shares right over here in options once we hit this specific level. Actually, I'm gonna look at the 1 hour and see what we do there. 2 hour, 3 hour. Interesting. Okay, so we're bouncing off that 50 right there. Interesting. So it's almost been a year since it actually broke through the 50 right there on the 3 daily. So that's interesting. Actually, Walmart is actually one of the stocks that's in my screen, my stock screening. So there's a lot of opportunities for Walmart toward the upside. So that's really interesting. We'll see what we do here. I wasn't eyeing this too much because I've been super busy this week. But that could be a good buying opportunity right there. Like, if you look at the 1 daily chart, we've had 3 green days already. So 2 green days, actually. Another green day incoming. So that's good. So once we have 1, 2, 3, 4, we had about 4 red days, and now we have 2 small green days, and this bar looks like it's going to have a really significant green day today as well. So we'll see. That could be a good buying opportunity right there in Walmart for me. Tesla, I love you, Tesla, but I'm looking for shorts, to be honest. At least back into it comes down a little bit. For me, I don't know. I'm a big believer in Tesla, but I think it's too overvalued right now. But we'll see what we do here in the next couple of days. Boeing up 1.92%. Dodge 26%. I'm gonna go ahead and buy some more silver for today. Actually, I'm gonna wait tomorrow. I'm gonna wait Friday. Usually, I wait until Friday. I always wait until Friday to buy more stocks and shares. To be honest, not on Monday, but usually on Friday, to kind of assess exactly what's going on, what happened at the end of the week for each specific sector. Bitcoin down 2%. Alright, so Nasdaq is just chopping right now. Nothing really significant. I'm gonna finish my bagel.
Let's have a look at a few small cap names moving around in the pre-market. AACG, this was a crazy one. Up significantly yesterday to $6, $1.30-ish, all the way up to $5.50, $5.60 at the top.
No, it wouldn't be available for the people who took the course. Sorry. That's coming from Dr. Ken Long's system. So Dr. Ken Long, look him up. He's one of my mentors. Freaking awesome. One of the best traders in the world, in my opinion. Literally in the world. He's taught at many sections. So if you guys know Van Tharp, he made a lot of books. So he made this specific book called Trading Beyond the Matrix. He owns his own kind of course, or school. His own school. Literally has hundreds of traders in the school, like professional, really professional traders who've been trading the markets for 40 plus years. So Dr. Ken Long teaches at Van Tharp. And so, yeah, I mean, his courses are expensive. Like Van Tharp courses are really expensive, for sure. They're like 4,000, 3,000. But to be honest, if you're taking this seriously, then you should spend money. You should invest in yourself. You should never stop learning. You should never stop growing. I think that's like the biggest, that's the biggest thing that's gonna bite you in the ass. Where you stop learning. You don't want to learn more, and be better, basically. Because the markets are ever changing. They're always changing. The markets are going to be changing. I even put in my course that this system works right now, but if the market changes in the future, the system may not work as well or perform as well as it did in the past. And that's just facts. Systems change, edges change, markets change. And for me, like I have a systematic way of seeing exactly how the markets change and how I can take opportunity of it, and how can I look at my systems and strategies that I have and see, okay, so if the market is changing, are my strategies and systems underperforming? And if they're underperforming, I need to know exactly why are they underperforming. Why are my strategies and systems underperforming in the market? Is it their win rate? Is it their risk reward? What exactly is it? In which sector is it apparently that it's underperforming? And once I find that it's underperforming, I could do many things. I could look at the basically the matrix of inside the system itself, where I look at, okay, so maybe I need to change the rules a little bit. I change the rules. I make a study group for back testing, and then I go in with it in forward testing. And if my forward testing results are much better than my current results, my live trading results within that system, then I'm going to go ahead and change the system. So it's called adapting toward the system and making it better, right? But if I see that it's a specific system that works really well on specific market types, what I do specifically is change the system or strategy into something that's going to work for that specific market type or instrument or whatever, etc. So it's like I just have a portfolio management style, like where you have to keep in mind everything, exactly how your systems work, how your strategies work, and exactly like have a system where you can know exactly how, if the system if the strategy stops working, you need to know exactly really fast if it has stopped working. And so for me, I use a systematic way of doing that. So I do a lot of case studies where I look at the market and see, okay, is the system still performing really well? So basically markups, case studies, lots of, I'm working on right now, like hopefully in the future I get this set up, but an algorithm that basically does all the work for me, basically goes through all the case studies for me. So I think that's going to really help me out a lot, because I spend so much time on each individual system and case studies each week. So I'm still currently trying to make myself like an algorithm for that, or pay someone to do that, where it does it all by itself. Okay, Nasdaq is coming back up. Dow 30 is just literally killing it today. But yeah, I mean, like for me, like it's the mindset where markets are always changing. Stock market, especially the stock market, I think the stock market changes a lot. No, gold for me, bro, is bearish right now. There's nothing significant right now. Like, it's going to continue going down. It's already max ADR. It's already maxed on the range on the daily chart. There's no point for me to keep on trading that right now, or to look for trades. But I do definitely think it's going to come down furthermore. I don't know. There's not any good technical buying opportunities yet on gold. So we'll see if it kind of falls down further, like for this week and for next week. And if it does continue falling down, I'm looking for a pattern in my mind where it falls 5 days down, and then it comes up 5 days in a row, where 5 days green, 5 days red, 5 days green, and having some technical aspects of it, and then maybe I'll look for longs, or maybe I'll look to see if it wants to continue trying to go up. So we'll see. For me, I don't really trade gold too often. That's probably why like the market has just been kind of like last year for the COVID-19, the gold has just been kind of not performing well compared to what I've usually traded gold for. So I haven't traded gold a lot. I'll say last year I haven't traded gold a lot last year. I traded gold a lot the previous years, but not last year. But yeah, I'm right now. I don't know. We'll see. I'm still looking for more opportunities on gold and more opportunities on other instruments. So I'm gonna keep my eyes open for that. 1 minute chart. Yeah, choppy day right now. I can't really trade anything significant.
Very, very soon. So, yeah, it's been a negative day for anybody looking at AMC. It had a positive day yesterday, AMC, but not today, as it's down that 10%. We saw GameStop go as well.
Dodge cone is coming down.
So the pins just lined up for us, man, and we hold strike.
Yeah, it's tough. I think eventually Nasdaq is going to continue going higher, but right now it's just choppy. It's been like an hour since after the market has opened.
Okay, here we go. $8 looks like it's gonna break right now. We have a short to get short through that.
On days like this, for Nasdaq 100, excuse me. But basically for days on this, like the Nasdaq 100, I usually stay out of the markets. I mean, I usually stay out of Nasdaq, trading Nasdaq, because it's choppy, right? So there's no point in trying to trade something that's really choppy. Like I would even say it's not even trying to range. It's just trying to. It's just so choppy on the 1 minute chart where it's really tough to even take a trade. Right? So even with my system, even though my system performs really well in ranging markets, right now we're not at a range. We're not at a ranging market. We're just really choppy today, which it sometimes it does. Like sometimes the Nasdaq will have really good days, and then one specific day out of the week it just chops around. So you need to know exactly in your mind not to trade that if it's really choppy. But yeah, I mean, Dow 30 was a really good trading opportunity, but I just didn't take it, unfortunately. Look at that. Look at that. That's my fault. Like, look at this, guys. Like, why? Like, there's no, there's not really any significant buying opportunity on gold right now. Like, we're breaking toward this previous level, so this baby could literally go all the way down. Look at that. You do not want to be against this right there. I don't know. Unless we reject really hard off this level. We'll see. But to be honest, you may start going ahead and look for more shorts and longs on gold right there, because this could be a point of the start of a bear market right there. Literally, guys, I've been trading gold since like freaking, when was it? 2000, I think 16 or 17. I think it was 16. 16, 17. What the frick? Yeah, I think it was 16. 2016, where I've been literally through all the markets. So I've been through the bullish market of gold and through the bearish market of gold. Like, I've been through this. Like, let me show you guys exactly where I've been through. So I've been through this part of the move, partly, right over here, where it was kind of a bearish market, right? for like since about for about 2.5 years, it was literally bearish, right? And so I started trading this range right over here, but it was just really choppy. But I knew that eventually we're gonna come up because of this, partly this move right over here where it's bearish, 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 right? Like I was trading this move right over here. I remember trying to take it short, And eventually, I think on this period right over here, I saw that on the higher time frames we had divergence, and as well as that we were making higher lows. So this was slightly rising, and price action was slightly trying to rise toward the upside. So for me, I took that as an opportunity, and I bought right over here. I believe I bought like right over here at like at the bottom. I believe, or near the bottom. And that was like my biggest trade out of the whole, like, I think out of my trading career, because I just caught that move with small size. Like I didn't catch it with like a lot or 20 lots. I caught it with like a half a lot, or I think a quarter of a lot. But still, it's still the biggest trade of my trading career because of how much of the move I caught. Like I literally just held that gold trade for such a long time until eventually I got closed out. Like my broker closed that trade out for some reason. And I got pissed, and I was trading with Hugo's Way, so that's one of the reasons why I don't trade with Hugo's Way anymore, because I got stopped out of that gold position where it pissed me off. I don't know why. I got stopped out of that position. The broker just literally closes out for no reason. So it pissed me off because like eventually gold just freaking went all the way up. So if I held that trade, I would have been up like freaking 10K, maybe more than 10K, like 20K. But yeah, that was really good buying opportunity. So I've been through both like bearish markets and bullish markets. So from right over here with this pin, this could be the start of a bear market. So you have to be aware of that, and you have to be careful of that. Like, you know, just buying opportunities. Maybe you can go ahead and try buying it at these levels. For me, I will buy significantly at this specific level in the monthly chart, which is 1500 right there. But I do think it's gonna like come down, consolidate a little bit, and then have another move toward the upside. Maybe in 2 years, 1 year, we'll see. But it's not a good start whenever the market is falling right now on gold on the beginning of the year. So for maybe most of this year, we could see like a very bearish market on gold, which is fine. I do think gold was getting a little bit overbought and too overextended, so I'm actually really cool on trying to sell gold and scalping it and trading it short. I need my freaking bagel. I'm still holding AMC, not because I wanted to go up, but I believe in the company itself. So it's a pure technical and fundamental trade. Jimmy down 17%. That's insane. Hopefully people didn't put money that they needed onto these stocks. Like, I went for the memes. Like obviously, like I placed a lot. Like I wouldn't say a lot of money, but I placed ridiculous, stupid money into those two trades, those two stocks, and those are just for the memes. To be honest, like I knew that there's a big possibility that I will lose on, especially on GameStop. So even though I had a plan for them, like it was money that I was risking to lose. Like I was cool on losing it. So hopefully people didn't put like their life savings into these stocks, because that would suck. You would have literally freaking lost a crap ton of money right there, especially on GameStop. Damn. Bum bum bum. We have some support right over here on the 50 on GME. Look at this big freaking move. Oh my gosh. That's insane. AMC looks more better than GME, the GameStop, to be honest. This fool's taking it short.
I was just going to the higher time frame on AREC because we were trading this one and looking at it heavily yesterday. But here is right at the 515 top, yesterday's action, and then it's stalling shy of that. So usually it's pretty much always going to take it. Goes parabolic to a previous resistance level. I almost got to have it. I didn't quite catch this when it got to $5. It went to a higher time confirmed. If I just punched short at that time, yes, it would be in a winning trade, but I wouldn't be as certain about it if I hadn't had that little bit of a look there, guys. So obviously this is good. This is good to know. If you had that one up already, it was an obvious sort of turn when you looked at that previous high, but I wasn't going to punch into it blind and assume that 5 to 15 was there. It turns out that it would have been right, but that's not always the right way to go about things, guys. I'd rather miss out on a trade and be certain about the levels that I'm looking at. Certainly this is a good one at 515. That also means if it bounces through and breaks 515, let's say 5, it's going to be worth a look for an upside trade once again.
Yeah, just chop. Bunch of choppiness. Interesting. Yeah, we're just chopping right now. I don't know what to exactly expect with Nasdaq since we're still trying to come down. We'll see. It's still making lower highs right over here, so we may still try to continue going higher. We'll see. Right now, it's just choppy right now, super choppy on the open. So hopefully tomorrow we'll see like something better. Dow. So up for today. Yeah, that was a pretty good trade. 200 points.
Order submitted.
This group, the tech group, still in positive territory, being helped a lot by PayPal here. Obviously 6.8%. FTNT, MAGPNV, just to name a few. AMAT, MU, some of the semiconductors as well, helping to offset those individual declines. So tech shares are strong. Look at the banking sector as well. Again today, the entire group here pretty much in positive territory outside of Ben, who reported little bank downside for that on earnings. Elbrand, eBay, Etsy, GPS, TJX, BBY, 2.5%, all the way up to 9% to the upside for Elbrand. So retailers.
Dogecoin 47.
The only negative ones here. It's tough to see, I know, but
Yeah, we'll see. We may take it for trades later on the day. To be honest, on Nasdaq. And maybe Dow. We'll see. But for right now, I'm gonna call it pretty much a day. Because 7. Yeah, because we're basically just waiting for choppiness to settle down. So yeah, we'll keep an eye on AMC. Hopefully AMC still goes like tries to go up. We'll see. But I may go ahead and take that L on that. Big fat L. But I'm okay with taking that L. It was a good spur of the moment, you know, for the people. And it was coming out of my personal portfolio, so not my personal pocket, so it wasn't coming from my funds portfolio. It was, yeah, like people thought I actually bought like 100 options on my fund, and so I was looking to do that for like if the technical opportunity presented, but the technical opportunity didn't never present on AMC whenever I was trying to buy it. So there's no really significant buying opportunity for me. So that's why, like, whenever I'm trading with my funds money, I'm only looking for really high probable trades. And for AMC, fundamentals were there, but technicals were not there, so I didn't take it. But I did take it on my own money, my own personal money. So it is what it is. Boeing, McDonald's. Yo, let's just see what happens on Dow. I want to look at this real quick, Dow. This could be a good buying opportunity right over here. So I'm going to keep an eye on Dow right now. We got the time and sells. You can see all the freaking bid and ask. This could be a good buying opportunity right there in Dow. So I'm going to go ahead and look for this and keep an eye on this.
So we'll start watching this. I mean, look, our record I think is like 5,000 or 6,000. Obviously, I'm not going to get to that today, but it's been such a monster day. We go 7 for 8.
Where are you, Dow Jones?
And only 2.3K likes. I think we need to get more, guys. So let's just keep on doing that. And yeah, hopefully, you've had some of those big wins.
Yeah, right now the market is just super, like, overall, looking at the whole overall market. It's something you have to be careful with. So I'm not playing any swing trades opportunities yet. Like really significant swing trades and option plays, except for AMC. Other than that, like nothing really significant. This week has been kind of a little bit choppy because of the market. The market has been trying to come up toward the all-time highs, So the risk V and the all the other higher time frame indicators for the market, it's showing me that it's choppy this week. So I'm just taking a step back and not really putting too much size, and I'm just being more liquid on my positions for the day and week and fund.
To go short at 780 down here because of the bounce. Pretty strong backside there, but
Yeet, JM.
So we're going to do that on AMC as well. That's going to be my next one.
Excuse me.
Oh, yeah, by the way, I want to give a big thank you. We missed a couple people here. Thomas, thank you so much for the $10, man. That means a hell of a lot to us. Just that you guys
Order submitted.
do the show for free, right? Not only is it the best show on YouTube, best trading show. I don't think the best show.
Order filled.
My kids are thinking
I'm buying Dow right now.
thank you so much for Jason Watkins. You like the show. Okay. So we'll try to do our best to get you to love the show. But thank you so much for all of those super chats. And again, okay, PayPal's going up. I see you, Francisco, there in the chat. Yeah, we've already hammered this one and absolutely crushed it.
Yeah, so you can see here I'm buying right now. Buying Dow Jones.
Let's just have a quick look to see where we want to get back wrong.
Oops.
There could be a 267 bottom, 266.50 break, but this movement to the downside is
Why is this not working?
from this name. So yeah, we played the momentum high side and got out. Should have held it for everything, but hey man, we're 4 times.
So we'll see here. I may get out, like, this is a really sizable position where I can get out really easily. So if it goes my direction really fast, I could just get out. But what is wrong with my chart? Come on, chart. 15. Look, look like it's rejecting off that level. Yeah, it's making a lower high, so I can get out right now. So this will be a level 1 reset. Actually, no level 1 reset because of the TDI right there. So TDI, no signal, no confirmation. MACD, there is a signal. But for my other particular system, there is a signal right there, so that's why I bought it. Yeah, my scalping system has been doing really well lately, at least for the month of January compared to Dr. King Long systems. I mean, I wouldn't say Dr. King Long systems. I would say the OWL system and one particular hybrid system. So not like all the systems, but just the systems that I trade on the Nasdaq. So these particular systems have been underperforming.
I still think AMC has like a fair value of like 4, 5, 6. I mean, if I could load this a little bit longer, I'd show you. I'm going to clear the cache and then see if that helps with the chart. But here comes AMC on the chart on the level 2, back down in days low. We're going to get out here. I think it's 84, 85, 84 is my bid. So here comes. Let's see if it breaks that bottom as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's just sort of tracking some of those all the things together. But that Lizzie got it on the way back in, not the way up. I'm telling you, 1250 broke, and then the offer was like 75.
Order submitted.
Price not willing to pay. I was able to catch some shares when it pulled back in at 55. So
Order canceled.
I got the long. Obviously 75, a bit of a wall.
I was gonna go ahead and put a limit order right there to reduce risk, but
I'll let that break.
we'll see what we do here.
Out on the north side of that, or at least some of my position. And then if it continues higher, look at that high in the day. I still like the top break whoever gets there. I'm not going to necessarily bet on it at this breakout. I'd look for
Okay, we're pushing higher. We're pushing higher. Let's go.
area, but tightening it up just a little bit, given how relatively strong it's starting to look, and I still like the 116 break. Even if it happens in the afternoon, it could be like a power hour type of play, last hour of the day, sometimes even like the last hour and a half type of play. Either way, gonna
Very
wait for that
interesting.
one. On 10, Pinterest did not drop into 74. It looks like it turned to 75 even, so no bottom pick. I was looking for it, but I had a specific price that I liked. I wanted long in front of 74. It turns around at 75. So no entry for me there.
Okay, next break there. We just talked about AMC.
Okay, we're pushing higher. Very nice. All right, so a bit choppy in the beginning, but we're trying to push higher right now.
We got out there 87 as it bounced and went back to 90. So we did take out the last piece. So what's the difference? 87 to 84 doesn't matter. We only had that, I think it was 5% or 10% left on that trade. So it's hard to remember how many shares we had. But now we're gonna wait for this break to the bottom. I said that would be my next trade. So it is. We're gonna wait for that to break the bottom here. 782 coming right now. A check back on GME. So I missed the 9 break, right? So we're gonna try to take this one and see if we get a GME also looking at bottom from 72. So AMC's where I read my. Here we go.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's no significant TD like signal right there. I could have taken a signal right over here, maybe put a wrist box on this specific entry, but not really clean enough to take that level 2. But I could if I really wanted to. But like the TDI confirmation wasn't really there, so that's why I didn't take it on the scalping system, because the TDI entry wasn't really there. He has to go through. The value has to be greater. But MACD was there. Yeah, I mean nothing really significant. Like if you're in the course, there's not really a significant risk box. There's not really a significant red or green move. Like kind of a red or green move, but not really. Is there like a bullish engulfing formation? Not really. Like it's just super choppy off that level. And then so you could try to formulate a risk box out of this. But again, like it's really hard. So you would wait for the upshift. But look at this risk. Like I feel like this particular risk is too much. You're risking about 5 points, or like what is it, 5 points? But once like for the course people, once you guys get really good with the system, you'll be able to take aggressive moves like this. But you just have to like be really good with the system. You have to have the experience. So once you have good, like for me, like I could take it on this particular like drop, like higher low right over here, or at this specific level, and then I would wait for the TDI confirmation, and then I will formulate my risk box off entry right over here on top, and then I will put my top of my wrist box, bottom of my wrist box, at the top of the structure right over here, or right over here, and then put it into a specific engulfing structure. Right, so it's a bit tough on this particular entry right over here because of the choppiness on right over here, the indecision. You could try to consider taking this right over here. Which is why I put the higher low right over here, and then taking your entry right over here, and then you would relatively have a small time frame, a small like stop loss and small risk on that, so you'll be able to make at least like 2R really fairly easy. So from the top, you would have made more than 2R right there, and you would have been up already about to 1.4R. But again, with the MACD, there's not a significant MACD or TDI confirmation, so you have to take the entry late, like right over here. But anyway, so yeah, we're currently up about 1R right now on this trade frame. On this trade. This is what it looks like. I bought here, got into a little bit drawdown, and now we're finally up in profit right there. Let me show you guys in the 1 minute. That's how I look in the 1 minute. So I'm about to close about half of my position right now. So yeah, I mean, really good trade to be honest. So looking at this real quick, it's pulling back.
Order filled.
Alright, I just closed about 1/3 of my positions right there.
Yeah, and look, that's the thing. Like sometimes having a bit of a bias can come into play. GameStop's gonna break 71 now. It's gonna try now. Obviously, it's been tricky to get any shares. I still kind of buying this.
It's pulling back.
Then get the breakdown trade, but 70.
We'll see, we'll see. I think it still has room to continue going higher.
Low here, as you can see, we've already broken.
But in total, I got a 1.67 R on that.
That was like 74. So we break 70.
Continue breaking the low right now. I'm about to close another half. At least, I mean, another 1/3.
Probably a gap than some of the moves that have happened even just in the last couple of weeks. So it is starting to fall off a little faster. This all really started, the second leg started when that 80 broke, and then it's been the floodgates sort of opening back up. Bit of a bounce happening, but it's really like 50, 60 cents. Not enough to get out of this AMC, which is still heading northbound. Oh, and then AREC, oh my goodness. As I was going over to AMC, the stock I was monitoring to see if there was a pullback to get me short again, it was at AREC. Gonna have to throw that one away. If it gets below that 450 range, this could turn into what Kodak did yesterday, which is like the short in the afternoon all day long. Not there yet, but below 450, that could be the play. AREC.
We just took some off at 60, 61 there. Our next bid is at 54 to get some out in the 50s, and then we'll wait for 50 to break. So as this has been happening, unfortunately, like if we add this all up, man, we have less than 10%, like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. We have 10% left right now of Neo. I have bids, like I tried to get some 40s and 50s, and I noticed it was going back
They're
up.
pushing higher.
Just marketed them out, but it's no big deal. We haven't done well on this stock today. It's in fact the only negative stock that we have on the board today. So good on us for that, but it's coming back to the upside right now. I think if honestly, if I can get
So I bought here. I sold one contract. So I had 3 contracts right there. So I sold 1 contract. So I have 2 contracts left. Looking to close about another contract on the high. So 1/3 of my position sizing. Ooh, I don't like that pin right there.
Just gonna come back to Pinterest now. We're talking about this one like 74, dip down there, maybe gonna catch it. 75, round number, whatever. It's more of a gap fill type of idea. Now, it's been a somewhat sleepy stock if you look at the daily chart, but
Order filled.
I just closed right now. I closed out that period right there. So I'm actually done. Like I made about one R on that move right there, which I'm fine. That's a good move. 1 R right there. I could go ahead and try buying it again at this previous level right over here, or at this level right over here at the 21 EMA. I could go ahead and try buying it, but I made about 1 R. So what is it? My P&L.
That'll get me basically flat. I was looking at one to get out of the other. But now I'm going to look for 76.25 long on Pinterest. It's made a temporary low at 75. We'll compare that upside. Market trying to hold up here. I mean, we're up like 0.2.
Oh, we literally just came all the way down.
Yes, this came off the high today, however. So there is some chance that we don't get this break. We break 75 in Pinterest. In that case, it's long in front of 74. That would be the single play.
Double checking on CGC. We've seen a number of cannabis names moving higher today. This one not so much. 1.7%. There was a headline I saw this morning that they launched a new CBD line for pets, guys, specifically dogs, they were saying, with dog chews. So CGC, downside.
Yeah, I was talking with my father about that. We got him into CGC at like $20. So he's pretty happy right now. But okay, we tried to reload our Neo there. I don't know what happened. Like, Bitcoin didn't get that high. That's why. I'm trying to reload here at 88 or so on AMC to the short side. So, but yeah, this is why we cash out, guys. Like this is what we do here on the show. Like in and just people say, oh, I hear Sean hitting the mouse like a million times. Yeah, again, it's the amount of shares I have, and then all of these outs. Like just not wanting to not take 20 cents on this.
Yeah, we're pulling back up right there.
201 trades.
Keeping an eye on that.
Our highest spot all day is right now. Hey, I thought I put a bid at 60 on Neo. I guess I did not, but a nice little move to the backside here as we remain bearish on Neo.
go. I love going back to some of the. We talk about being a great day trader.
But here's my
Day around 11 o'clock.
P&L.
Sometimes go to the ones with that good liquidity. Watch out this
So
looks like
215 right there. Gross profit 215. Average trade 130. Consecutive number of trades 2 trades. Average time in the market is 11.2 minutes. So yeah, I made about 0. Like about half a percent on my account right there, but I made about 1 R out of my trade frame, so I'm cool with that. And now we're pulling back up, so I'm gonna go ahead and buy.
Order filled. Order filled.
So I just bought right there again toward the high for a continuation.
As I said, GameStop just bounced off of 70. So why do I have 2 stop orders there? Let's cancel one of them. That'll be 2. Hopefully the first one will fill. 70 breaks on GameStop. Time for our European update. It's 11 o'clock. Let's go do this.
Yeah, so I just bought right there. So for continuation toward the upside. But anyway, so yeah, it's coming up right there. So we're up about 20 bucks, 30 bucks, 40 bucks. But anyway, so yeah, you can see my trade, my win. So I had 1 win right there, and then a loss, a break-even loss on my MT4 account. I wouldn't say lost break-even on my MT4 because I got out of break-even right there. So yeah, I mean, just a small win. I wouldn't say like huge winner for today, just small. Just really choppy today. Like to be honest, like Nasdaq is just really choppy today. So Dow Jones was the winner for today for sure. That I would have made money on. So it is what it is. We're up another $100 right now in this trade. So yes, sir. On the whole total period, about 2.7 R. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today. Like I'm gonna just hold this trade. We're up about $100 right now. So that was my plan on buying it again. So yeah, we're up about another $100 right there. I'm gonna close. I'm gonna close right over here. I'm about to close off the high right there for just like a quick $100. So that I'm fine with just taking another $100 right there. I do have to be careful with divergence right there on top. So I do know that we have a potential of moving down again. So very careful with that. And I'm about to close right now. I think I'm gonna close right now. Yeah.
Order
I just
filled.
closed, so I'm done for the day. So you can see here, 285. I'm basically done for the day right there. Good move. It could continue going higher, so maybe I'll try scalping it again off top. Gross loss was $15 because I accidentally placed a sell button on my trade. Because I was trying to buy it really quickly, and I was like, oh crap, I just sold it, so I quickly closed it out with a $15 loss, but it is what it is. It's just $15. Don't really care. For a trade, it should be 100% profitable because like I quickly took that trade of a loss. I accidentally placed sell, so 3 wins, 1 loser. Technically, it should be 4 wins or 3 wins or whatever, 100% win rate. But it is what it is. Made $285, gross profit 300, profit factor 20, max drawdown 15, sharp ratio 9.3, probability 2.86%. Yeah, I mean, yeah, good trades for today. Just basically scalping Dow Jones off this move right over here. So overall, really good kind of trades right there. So I could. But yeah, anyway, so hopefully you guys are having a freaking awesome day. Let me know if you guys have any questions. We have the course bundle right now, so if you guys are interested in about like my scalping systems and the systems that I trade on a daily basis, let me know. You know, it's a really, again, guys, this is one of the best courses out there in my opinion. This is just my personal opinion, but it really is, because I'm not talking about a strategy that's going to make you millions of dollars. I'm talking about statistics, mathematics in the specific system, and I'm talking about consistency in the system. So I mean, it's a really well put system in my opinion, and I'm always putting more information, more data, more content on this specific course. It's a great course. It's over 5+ hours of content, which is pretty good. And I'm gonna be adding way more, and I'm always trying to improve on this specific course. So yeah, I mean, it's a great course for the price, $250. It's not really a lot. Like, this course should be on top $1,000 because of the work that I put in with my, you can clearly see, guys, like my results, my back testing right over here. You can download it, and then case studies, and then my trading plan, the trading plan for this specific trading system. So I mean, like, not that many courses out there gives you the results, back testing, forward testing results. Literally, I've never met a Forex course that's ever given me statistics about the strategy or system. Never, ever, inside the course itself, or given me a really high valued system plan where it tells you exactly what to go for the system, how to enter, when to exit, a exit strategy, a system, a skeleton system. Like, this is one of the best Forex courses out there, and I'm telling you guys that because I put in the work, and I saw, like, guys, I've been in this industry for about 4 years, so, and I've been through a lot of bullshit courses out there, and so I know exactly what, like, I know exactly, like, the amount of industry that it is, and I knew for a fact, because I got scammed out of these courses, that they were literally thousands of dollars, and the courses itself sucked. That I told myself, okay, if I create a course in the future, I want to put out, like, the best value out there. I'm gonna make this course one of the best courses out there, with, not in the mind of, oh, I'm gonna make thousands of dollars with this system and become rich, and flex Lambos and flex whatever I want to flex or whatever. This course is specifically for strategy and systematic traders, and again, like, the results are there, the testing is there. A bunch of data, a bunch of, like, content for the markup sessions, for the case studies, and as well as the trading plan itself. So it's, again, a well put system, a well put course, lots of data into it, and I'm gonna keep on improving onto that specific course. But yeah, I mean, again, guys, like, it's a really well put course. So if you guys are interested, go ahead and use the link in my bio and check that out. But yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions. I'll be more than happy to help you guys out. And yeah, I'll see you guys on Friday for the next session. And let me know if you guys have any questions. Direct message me on Instagram or email me. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for Friday, Wildcard Friday. And yeah,